This is Able Niger Mama. You are welcome back to my channel. I believe some of you have been watching these whole episodes of how I become disabled. This episode I'm doing now is episode 9. If you have not watched my previous video, please go and start from episode 1 and watch it up to 8 before you watch this episode 9, so that you will understand where I'm coming from and what I'm talking about. Watching this alone, you will not know where I'm coming from. So this is episode 9. My story continue. Like I said in that video last, my father, my cousin, and other our relatives there, they came around 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. So when they came, we started talking, and till that time, like I told you before, they finished that operation around 3 o'clock, and that is the time they said I will get up, we should make it 24 hours. So that 3 o'clock, they pulled me up to sit down, and I sat down. After sitting down, I feel, because before then, my hands, I was not using them. I cannot feed by myself. If I want to feed, they help me to feed. And I cannot move my hands like that freely the way I'm supposed to move it normally as a human being. After that, when that 3 o'clock now, when I sat down, I told them that I can move my hand though. Even that my legs that I cannot lift by myself before. I told my dad that the thing look free for me. Oh, it should help me that I believe I can try and stand up. So I shift close to the from the bed small, small, so I drop my leg down. They hold me, and I see that I can stand for some seconds. When I was getting tired, and I sat down back, they gave me water to drink. They brought me to Akambo for me. I took, and I took it myself. I was not using my hands. I was so happy. I was so happy. They now told me that I should be in the video. I should be, sorry guys, I should sit down, should be in the hospital, that they are going to be doing physiotherapy for me. I will be going through physiotherapy section. So they took me after about 3 days when I fully recover myself. They now called a physiotherapy man, physiotherapy doctor. He came, he observed me. After observing me, now say, okay, he's going to continue doing physiotherapy for me. He now said that this thing, they have leave it for too long. Because like I told you people, I stayed like that for about 3 years before they finally carried me to Ibadan Teaching Hospital. They said they have leave me for too long. That if I'm lucky, I can walk again. But you don't know the outcome yet. So you guys should pardon my so it is I've said it a lot in other videos. Just my normal language, please. Now, so I continue going for physiotherapies, and they now wrote a lot of tests that they said I should go and do in the hospital also. Like I told you, my dad have already sold his car. He does not have a job now that he's doing. He later went back to Warri. So I'm just there with my cousin and those people. My cousin will go home, he will come back, we go home, he will come back, remaining me, I will sleep alone in the hospital. So we continue like that. Those tests that they wrote for me to do, I did some, but I could not do one particular one. Then I think that test then was about 100,000 to do that test. I could not afford. My father could not afford it at that time. So we tried by all means. My father tried to get the money. He could not. Even to eat, if those people did not bring food for us, I could not eat. I was just there in the hospital like that. I was taking treatment, although my drugs got finished. My father could not send us money again for drugs. So we were just there like that until